everybody. It's your girl, Melody Marie. I am a fitness life coach and owner of Melody Marie Fitness, and I am here today representing the health and wellness sector. Today, here at Rice, they are having the info session for potential stakeholders. And I have two amazing entrepreneurs in the studio with me. And we're going to talk about what y'all doing and, your business and how you're incorporating fitness and health into your business. Now, before we get into that, okay, what I like to do is play a little game. We're going to break the ice. And it's called This and That. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and then you tell me which one goes for you. But before we start, I want you to introduce yourself. So next here we have Miss Mimi. Miss Mimi, tell everybody who you are, your business, and what you do.
Yes. Hey, everybody. I'm Mimi Johnson, makeup pro, CEO of Grind Pretty and Grind for Good.
She has an amazing brand. If you have not checked her out, make sure that you do. I have been to Grind Pretty Fest several times. It's an amazing opportunity for women in business. So kudos to you. Thank you for being here. Next up, we have Dr. Ayana. Tell us who you are and what you specialize in.
So my name is Dr. Ayana Herbert. I am the owner of Path Health, which is a boutique wellness practice in Buckhead. We specialize in women's health, focusing on medical weight loss, perimenopause, and menopause care, but with the foundation of lifestyle medicine to support those goals.
I love that. And just a little tit right there. So she's actually my women health specialist. We got together this year. So it's so funny. I have these amazing women sitting in here, and I've had the opportunity to, experience each of your talents and be a part of your brand. So I'm so excited about that. Yes. Now let's dive into it. All right. This or that. Okay. So matcha or coffee, Mimi?
I'm coffee.
Okay, coffee. Why coffee?
Because I can doctor it up however I want to.
Okay.
And it gets me I'm a coffee girl.
Okay, she like to be fancy in the morning. Okay, what about you, Dr. Diana?
I am coffee, but it has to be a latte.
Okay, so it has to be a latte. Okay, and why coffee?
I think that's just what I've tried. People asked me that recently, like matcha, and I just haven't. But you put one in front of me, I will try it. I'm open.
Okay, well, I'm a matcha girl. I'm not a big coffee girl. I love tea, matcha. Somebody in here earlier said they do not like matcha because it tastes like dirt. I just think they didn't have it, set up the right way. Okay, here's another one. HIIT or 5-mile walk?
HIIT.
HIIT? Okay, why HIIT?
I like to feel the burn a little more. Yeah. I like to get it over with too.
Okay, that part. I can do
5-mile walk sounds like a long time.
I can do 20 minutes and have the same results in a long endurance workout. Yes. What about you, Ayana?
Definitely HIIT.
Okay. I knew you were a HIIT girl.
HIIT girl, don't lose your gains.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't lose your gains. But of course, walking is important. And
yes.
People have to have a place where they can start. So nothing wrong with walking, but my time and I'm ready to get to the weights.
Exactly. And so as a fitness professional myself, I always tell people start out with, 3 days of a brisk walk if they've never had or haven't recently had some type of fitness program. But eventually we're going to move into the HIIT. We're going to move into, the strength training. Y'all, you know that, Ayana. That's what we do.
I think I like to walk when I need to clear my mind. Yes. And like a trail. Yes. For the scenery. But I'm more of a HIIT girl.
Because I'm an outside girl, so I love to go outside and walking is therapeutic for me. It's great for my mental health. So it's definitely beneficial. Yes. But, we like to get to it as HIIT girls. All right, so y'all both owe me a HIIT session. That's right.
I'm ready.
You already volunteered yourself, so I'll see you soon. All right, so fried or grilled? Dr. Ayana?
Grilled.
Grilled?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Definitely grilled.
And what about you?
I'm grilled, but it has to have the right seasonings.
Okay. Now, if Tiffany was here, Tiffany's a fried girl, and she's been like, oh, God, I don't want to say I'm fried. But I told her it's okay as long as we're doing it in moderation and it's cooked in the right type of oil. Right?
Air fryer.
Yes. Oh, my God, I make the best chicken wings in the air fryer. They are so delicious. And then I cut chicken wings are fattening, but I cut the extra fat without having the grease. So,
there you go.
Exactly. So I love that. And then one more for you. Yoga or dance fitness?
Oh, I'm dance fitness.
I knew you were.
Give me a little 1-2. Give me a little
you
90s, 2000s.
always dancing at the fest. And let them know, Grind Pretty is all about the dance, baby. They have the DJ
We
there.
have a time.
Yeah, we have a time. We dance in between the info sessions and the master classes.
Yes,
it is a great time. So dancing, I definitely see that being your choice. All right, Dr. Ayana, yoga or dance fitness?
My mind wants to say yoga because I know how good it is, but it's going to be dance. I used to
Okay.
dance in college, and so you get the right music on, the right people. I just picked up a little bit more salsa recently. So,
Okay, salsa, come through,
just
salsa.
the hands, little movement, get the hips in there.
All right, yeah, I want to see you get down. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen
was
Ayana in the
rusty, but
gym. I've seen Ayana in her professional setting, but I need to
you
see
got the
Ayana.
mahogany at Spelman, so
Ah.
yep.
There you
So I have
go.
the toes
Yep.
mahogany.
Okay.
So you get down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know them quiet ones that smile. You gotta watch out for them. Them the secret weapons. Well, listen, we're gonna dive into it, right? And we're gonna start talking about the health and wellness side of everything. And one of the questions I want to ask you is, how do you integrate health and wellness into your business or your daily grind? Mimi, tell us.
Yeah, so I think that I integrate it, and I have to work out in the morning.
Hmm.
If I don't work out in the morning, it's a gamble.
I'm a morning girl for sure.
But for me, it helps me mindset for the day. I can tell a difference when I don't. And when I take breaks from working out, I can tell the difference of how I feel. So I don't always stick to my program,
Mhm.
but I do try to get some physical activity in
I love
every
that.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's great for us as entrepreneurs because we take so much time, putting it into our business where we might be going 8 to 12 hours a day,
Hmm.
but we have to have some type of outlet to make sure that we're staying healthy to be
Hmm.
able to continue to be the bosses that we are, right? So I
Hmm.
love that. And then when you do work out, are you going to the gym? Are you doing classes? What are some of the things you like to
Yeah,
do?
I'm going to the gym. I love to work out with a friend. That doesn't
Okay.
always happen, but it's
Okay.
great when it does. But I'm more we have a gym in our complex, so I'm usually going there. I do
Okay.
have an LA Fitness, but I don't always get there. I feel like the home gym is easier, and I just
Yeah,
yeah.
you can just, get out the bed, put your
Mhm.
clothes on, and go on over to the home gym.
Yes.
Convenience is everything, especially as an entrepreneur. Wouldn't you all
Yes.
agree? Because
Yes.
time is of the essence when we out here building our businesses.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Ayana, if you could give one piece of advice to other entrepreneurs about self-care, what would it be?
Do not forego it. I think it's so easy, as you said, to make that excuse for yourself. But what we're teaching our clients is for the first time in our lives, we're learning to put ourselves first. And
Yes.
Mhm.
so carving that out, and I almost fell victim to it too, building. I was like, I just need to wake up a little bit earlier, and I have to just restructure my discipline to do so. But if you let it fall to the wayside, you're just like everyone else. And so self care, and the other thing is that self care is not selfish. That is a
Yes.
huge
Mhm.
one that I teach too, because there's a lot of guilt that comes with putting yourself first, whether it's, a spouse, a partner, your children. But, how they say, put your oxygen mask on first is a really big thing. And so, and it doesn't always look like manicures and massages. Self care is sleep. Self care is saying
Yes.
no. Self care are boundaries. There's just a different ways to look at self care. But the biggest thing I would say is do not be afraid to put yourself first, and it is not selfish to do so.
I love that.
Mhm.
And I think also as women, and especially as Black women, right? We are naturally nurturers
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
caretakers. And then we've also been taught that we have to be independent, strong women that are out here building businesses and creating legacy for our family,
Mhm.
right? So those are a lot of hats. And sometimes I think we get away from making sure to keep us as a priority and to take care of ourselves first. So we can be
Mhm.
continue to be these dope business owners, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? These amazing entrepreneurs, great mothers, wives, sisters, best friends. So I think that that's very important. And thank you for putting that
Mhm.
on the table. Same question for you. What if you could give one piece of advice to other entrepreneurs about self care? What would it be?
Yeah, I think it's okay to say no and turn off.
Come on, say
That
no.
yes, that has been like you said. Most of us, or a lot of us, are nurturers. I'm that person, but I have learned, and I've done very well this year with doing it.
Okay,
To
okay.
not stress over things. I think
Yes.
we sometimes I'm that person that I'm always working, and so I've
You
known
are
I've
always working.
yes, but I've done better, and I've paused, intentional pauses in the evening. It's like, okay, because work is always going to be there. So I'm just like, all right,
Yes.
stopping. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's prayer, setting my day, affirmations.
I love
So
that.
I've done really well with that this year. And so
Good.
I encourage, anyone listening to take pauses.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say yes to everything.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's important when it comes to self care, don't you, Dr. Ayana? Because when you actually create boundaries
Mhm.
and you're willing to say, no, right now that doesn't fit into the time frame that I have, or no, that doesn't feel good in my spirit, or no, I need to make this a priority myself more than this a priority. I think that that creates a certain mindset for us to be even more well mentally, emotionally, and physically. Because I think a lot of times people think like it's all about the fitness side of it, but it's really about the emotional and mental,
Yes.
especially as entrepreneurs, because we can begin to do burnout,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
And so that's so serious. Couple of more questions before we get y'all into the info session. Um, One thing I want to ask oh, this is a good one. This is a fun question. I'm going to do that one last. Okay. What right now, Mimi, is in this moment, in this time, we're closing out the year, we're going into a new year, but at this moment, what's most important to you?
What's most important to me, of course, my family, my son. He's
Yes.
at the top. But on
She's a
another
dynamic mother, by the way.
Thank you. But on another level is reassessing what I've done this year and what's more important. And I see that, through all the things, the sacrifices that I do in business, sometimes it doesn't seem like it makes sense, but it's a certain level of faith for you to continue to do it.
Yes.
And I always see that God comes through. And so I know that what I'm doing is in purpose. And so I'm excited to see where God takes me. And I'm just learning to fully trust and faith walk through the rest of this year.
I love all of that. And God really showed up this year at the Grind
Yes.
Pretty. And that just she's a testament to that. I saw it. I saw it on stage. I saw you continue to just push through with your fest no matter what was not happening. And then it came full circle at the end. Oh man, it was so amazing. You got to make sure you get her information and
Yes.
go to her fest next year in 2026. Same question for you, Dr. Ayana. What do you care about most right now?
I think as the year is closing, it's gratitude.
Gratitude.
Gratitude is a big one because we can always think about what we don't have, what we haven't done, aren't, right, in our journey. And I think just to take that pause and to show gratitude. I just had a birthday on Monday.
Happy birthday!
And that was the conversation I had, and I posted it too. It's in, the two things that came up was gratitude just for life. For waking
Yes.
up every day. That's a privilege that everyone doesn't have. And then for connection.
Yes.
Were the two big ones for me. And so to continue to live in gratitude of what we have versus focusing on what we don't have.
I love that. Now, here's a fun one before we close out because, we were serious. Now we're going to get a little fun. If your business had a theme song that gets you in alignment, what would it be? Mimi.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Come on,
I
what's your
gotta think
theme
about
song,
it.
dance girl?
That's a tough one, but I'm just go with what's hot right now. Just take me through there. Take me through there.
Take me through there.
Take me through the end of this year. Close it out good.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that one. All right, Dr. Ayana, same for you.
What came to me was I'm every woman.
Yes.
So just to understand that one, we are all unique, very special, and to be able to open up the lens to understand each one's individuality, her personalized care. So
Yes.
to be able to embody that and just reset that lens with every person that's in front of me.
I love it. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank
We
you.
are the health and wellness sector. You all will get a chance to see Tiffany when she returns. And thank you so much for sharing about how health and wellness is really integrated into your business and how impactful it is. Now, before y'all go, you got to let them know, Dr. Ayana, where can they find you?
You can find me on IG at Path Health ATL or mypath.health in terms of the website. And we are in Buckhead, 3263 Roswell Road.
Make sure y'all go check her out, especially those of you that are in that transitional state of your life. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the 40 Plus Club, okay? Y'all make sure y'all go check her out for all of your women health needs. Mimi.
Yes, you can find me at all things at Mimi J Online, MIMIJ Online, or Grind Pretty, grindpretty.com, and Grind Pretty on everything else.
So look out for the 2026 Fest coming your way. And if you want to be beat for the gods, you make sure that you have Miss Mimi taking care of that beauty face for your next big event. Thank y'all so much for coming out.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see y'all next time.